So if you're like me, you've been trapped in your bedroom for quite some time now because of something that rhymes with bovid. With all the time spent in my bedroom, I wanted to change it up and make it more me. And so one beautiful December day, after scrolling through Pinterest for the bajillionth time, I was finally like, we are gonna do it. So without further ado, here is my room transformation. So when you enter my room, the first thing you see is my desk, which hides a gross mess underneath. And then to the right of that are some film photos and a super old floral DIY. Shout out to Lord DIY, by the way. And then the other side of the room is essentially a real life miscellaneous folder, which I've been wanting to fix for a while. And then I have this shelf, my blue wall that I begged my parents so badly to paint when I was younger. And then this is my bed. So there were three main things I wanted to achieve with this room makeover. 1, make my room more aesthetic. 2, declutter the room, which would then open up the space and make my room look a lot bigger. And 3, really make my room a place that I love to be in. We're trapped! Because I started this in the evening, the first day spent on this makeover was dedicated to just dismantling my bed and moving all those pieces out to the basement. The majority of my morning, I vacuumed a bunch, like the area here. I hadn't vacuumed in 19 years because this spot is behind the bed and it's too hard to reach usually, so it was pretty nasty, but oddly satisfying at the same time. But yeah, anyway, after that, I cleared the area near my wall and then started putting the painter's tape up to prep for painting that night.
The questions in your inner eye. I've been holding on to pieces of a paradigm. I've been killing all my instincts in the suicide. I've been killing all my instincts in the suicide.
Okay, so we are done taping the wall, or at least I've taped everything that I can reach. And now I'm gonna wait for my dad to come so he can help me tape those high parts of the wall. And while waiting for that, I'm probably just gonna get the paints ready and line the floor with newspaper and whatnot. And then once he helps me tape the top up there, then we can start painting. So yeah, it's very exciting and hopefully we can finish painting tonight, if not by tomorrow. Also, I still can't get over how big my room looks without a bed. That is just so weird. Okay, let's get stuff ready while waiting for my dad now.
2 steps and you're off so far away, far away.
Okay, so these clips here are from a week before when I went to look for paint, and I got mine from Cloverdale Paint, and they had some really great deals going on, so I literally got a can of paint for like $15-ish, which really surprised me. And the quality was the same as previous Benjamin Moore paints I'd used before, which were double the price, if not more. So I would definitely recommend checking out Cloverdale Paint.
We got the paint! Just losing my mind. I might ask too much of you.
Whoa, that's so nice. Oh, that's so nice. So satisfying. But then, the more I painted, I realized that I definitely should have tested the paint, and the paint was way too light to be an accent wall, which was very unfortunate, but I had to stop painting for the night. See you tomorrow. I just got home from getting the new paint. All we had to do was ask them to darken it. So hopefully it's dark enough now because they could only darken it to like a certain extent before I had to buy a new can of paint. And I didn't want to buy a new can yet without just testing this new mix of paint. So that's what the swatch looks like. So hopefully it's good enough.
Talk about it and talk until it.
This is the moment of truth. Hopefully the paint is good. Oh my god, we're actually doing this. I cannot tell. This is hard. Alright, so me and my dad, we kind of realized that maybe the paint is different because the back is blue. So I'm thinking that I'm just gonna paint the whole thing, see what happens, and in the end, if it's not green enough, worst comes to worst, I just buy more paint and repaint it. So we're just gonna try and give this paint a go and see what happens. So yeah, let's just start painting.
I saw you across the room, got you in my head now. You're all I want all the time. And the days don't end, cause I'm losing sleep.
That's what it looks like so far. We're kind of done one layer now. Low key though, this like patchy stuff kind of looks cool. Let's keep on going.
I think of you instead. Is it?
Oh my god! You scared me!
Got to know you better. Is it?
And we are done. So I just got home from dinner, and when I was at dinner, this was drying, and I think it looks so good right now. It finished really nicely. Probably just gonna make sure everything looks good one last time before I take the tape off, and then tomorrow, hopefully we can start moving the bed in. Oh my gosh, look at that. I guess it was from going up on this stool all the time, but before I remember I kept on hitting the back of my leg here, but like I didn't really think much of it, but okay, yeah, it actually kind of hurts. Damn. Also, look at my hands. I don't know if you can see that, but well, I guess that just means I was working hard, you know. So now we're on day 4 of work on the room, and this morning I started by putting my things back on my shelf and cleaning up my whole room. Alright, so now that everything is clean, we're gonna try and move the bed in. I'm gonna be putting it right here. We're changing from a queen to a twin bed. A lot of people are telling me that I'm gonna regret that decision, but we'll see. I think it'll look good here because it just fits into this slot really perfectly. So yeah, we're gonna go move the bed now. It's taking quite some time because I'm disassembling this bed downstairs in the basement right now because it's actually a bed that no one uses, but it's just assembled in a room downstairs. It's kind of hard because I didn't put it together, so I don't really know how everything was assembled, so I'm just taking photos and unscrewing things and hoping that I'll be able to put it together in this room. But yeah, the reason why I'm doing that is because no one was using that bed, so I thought I'd rather use that bed instead of buying a new bed. And it's really scary because I'm really scared that I'm gonna hit the wall and make some scratches or dents in my house. That'd be bad. But yeah, it's a process. But I feel like this is gonna be the hardest part of transforming my room. And after this, it will be a lot of decorating, and that's all really fun. So I kind of just wanted to get over this hard part of the project as soon as possible. So let's keep on going. So actually, I think I've decided just to make it easier, I might just start building the bed as I bring the pieces up so I remember how the bed looked like downstairs. And I'm also gonna change because I'm sweating so much. So let's get to it.
Jello beats.
Ooh, Lex, only been a week or so, trying to find love in the city of gold. Chic as fuck, they, oh my god, killing me to death when I see those eyes. Running till I find that face that drives me in with the body that shape. Fine and curvy, but slightly dirty. Can find an hour, but I'm on the journey.
On this day, I set up the mattresses on the bed, which was super exciting because once your mattresses are on the bed, the room just suddenly comes together a bit, you know? Also, I was quite ecstatic to finally start sleeping in my room again.
Don't worry, darling.
Hi guys, so it's been a couple days since I've worked on the room. I got caught up with a lot of other things, but I've also been shopping for stuff that I want to put in my room. So I got my bed sheets, I got some shelves, and I got a mirror. That's the mirror, guys. I'm so excited to put in my room. Driving home is gonna be a little bit of a struggle because I can't even see behind me, but you know what? It's worth it because I freaking love this mirror so much. I want to start putting those up today. Also, just quickly, the bed sheets and the blanket are probably gonna happen now. The mirror is gonna happen now, but I'll probably do the shelves later on today because I have to go out really soon. So if you see me in a different outfit, that's why. All right, now let's start. Peace.
Leave me here all alone. I'll be waiting. Can't make it cause I know that after all this time you'll read between these lines. Feeling fine cause you said
I freaking love that so much. Oh my gosh. This is what it looks like. Whoa. Okay, ignore that mess because we're gonna be cleaning that soon. But I think this really goes with it. Oh my gosh, I love it.
no more playing, wishing, waiting. I was taken, baby. reminiscing on the time when we first met. I was tongue-tied, stupefied. What was it that I said? Probably something foolish that didn't make much sense, but you remembered a year later.
Hi guys, so it's a couple days later and I'm in such a good mood right now because this morning I went to Ikea and I got a bunch of plants, and also last night I bought a bunch of frames that I want to use to display like art, some photos I've taken, maybe like inspirational quotes. Just like for my wall art, I wanted frames for them, so that's what I got from Michael's last night. And this morning, it's like 12 right now and it's a Wednesday and I went to Ikea. See, that's the nice thing about online school. I can go to Ikea on a school day and still get my school work done later on. But yeah, this morning I went to get plants and you can kind of see them back there. I'm so excited to put them up on the shelves. Literally when I was walking through the plant section, I don't know why, but I couldn't stop smiling. If I didn't have my mask, I would have looked like a freak because I was just smiling walking through the plant section. And the funny thing is, these are not even real plants. There were real plants over there, but I opted for artificial plants because honestly, actually, I've never really had to take care of plants myself. Like maybe there's some in the living room and stuff, but I've never had plants under my own care. And I've had some pets. I've had a hamster, I've had a fish, and I think I fed them well and I took care of them, but you know, these plants look pretty real. Oh, and I also read last night when I was debating, do I want real plants, do I want fake plants? Because real plants are awesome, they can give you clean oxygen, but apparently fake plants, when you look at them, trigger the same things in your brain that real plants do, that like make you happy and stuff like that, and hence would bring me the same effects of real plants minus having to take care of them. So I'm gonna put those up, and I also want to put my decor, I don't know how to say it, decoration pillows. I didn't even have to buy new pillows. Basically the pillows that I had before for my foot is cramping, but basically the pillows that I had from my previous bed, they have like a reversible pillow sheet, so basically you just flip one side and it's a different pattern, and I think the pattern on the other side goes well with my aesthetic, so I'm just gonna use the same pillows. So we're gonna put the plants up right now, do the pillows, and I also have some other decor. See, it just sounds wrong when I'm saying it, but yeah, I have some other decor that I want to put up with the plants. So yeah.
Talk about it and talk until we're dead. I love you to your heart and back. I love you to the top of your head. Or maybe we don't say anything and sit in silence.
See, I think that looks pretty cute. It's very simple, but there's a little spice, you know? But yeah, I just wanted it to be pretty simple. So yeah, let's put the plants on now.
Your eyes that house 1,000 suns. Your mouth that holds 1,000 guns. You pick me up and dust me off and tell me I'm better off. Never be early again.
I am in love. This is exactly how I wanted it to look. But yeah, I am just so in love with how the plants look. I have no words. Oh, I also ended up putting one of the plants over there. Later that night, I worked on tidying my desk. I had a lot of stuff just stored underneath, so I went through everything and decided what I wanted to keep and what I wanted to get rid of or recycle. It was pretty fun going through all my stuff because it was like a little trip down memory lane when I found some of my old things. That is freaking art. That's a curry eraser. Panda, kebab, like look at this stuff. This is what we grew up with as kids, and now kids are growing up with iPads and phones. Also, the nice thing about my new bed is that it has 2 drawers underneath, which were perfect for storage. I ended up dedicating one drawer for my camera-related supplies and the other for craft supplies and old nostalgic things like birthday cards, sketchbooks, and journals.
Stop by the talking like Red Fool, I'ma get this party rocking. Classic kind of chick, yeah, you know what I mean. Looking like a scene from a movie screen. Beauty in the eyes she has, booty in the body attached. She's a dining girl, not glass.
So this was definitely one of my favorite parts of decorating the room, and I was inspired by photos like these. I had always wanted some sort of gallery-like area in my room because if you don't know, I'm a photographer and I'm also a huge sucker for inspiring quotes. I would always see these kinds of gallery designs in New York-style cafes too, and I always thought they were super cute. But basically I found some quotes online and printed them out at home, as well as professionally printed some of my favorite photos at London Drugs that I had taken over the years and put them into some frames. Something about seeing your work on print and not just on your phone or any screen in general really hits different. So I really had a lot of fun with this. And that's the wall right now, very bare, but we're gonna speed up this process. So 3, 2, 1. All right, we are freaking done. So we are finally done my room. It took a little bit over a month and I'm so excited to show you guys. I've actually already been sleeping in the room for a couple weeks now. So I've had a couple weeks to enjoy it and I'll literally be studying sometimes and I'll look to the left and I'll be like, wow, I love my room. I'm just really satisfied with how the room turned out and I really hope you guys are excited to see the reveal. Oh, and one more thing. In the last few weeks, I did make a few rearrangements to some of my decor and I got a couple birthday gifts that I added into my room, like a pull-up bar, a picture frame that has all my yearbook and graduation photos from high school and junior school, clapperboard from my friend, a few rearrangements, but overall the room is basically the same as how I filmed it throughout. But yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys how it looks now. So here it is.
Ooh, Lex. Only been a week or so, trying to find love in the city of gold. Chic as fuck, they, oh my god, killing me to death when I see those eyes. Running till I find that face that drives me in with the body that shade. Fine and curvy, but slightly dirty. Can find an hour, I'm on the journey. Glamorous with the fashion.
Anyway, so yeah, that's the room. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for sticking till the end if you're still here. I love you. I mean, if you watch 1 second, I still love you. But if you watch till the end, I love you just a bit more. And I'll see you guys in my next video. So yeah, peace.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Looking like a scene from a movie screen. Beauty in the eyes she has.